Welcome to the QZ Podcast with your host, Quinn Peplow and Matteo Zavala.
Welcome to the QZ Podcast. Quinn Peplow here alongside my co-host, Matteo Zavala. We had some great picks last week. I was 3-1.
That was 4-0.
Yeah, the only pick I got wrong was the Saints-Buccaneers game, which the
goat.
Saints lost. Yeah. This week it's going to be championship weekend. The Packers kick off at 2:05 Central Standard Time. The Bills-Chiefs kick off at 5:40. It'll be the last game of the weekend. And we're going to go over some quick recaps of last week's games, and we're going to have our picks for this week to determine who will play in Super Bowl 55. All right, for the first game of our recaps, we're going to go over last week's Rams at Packers. It was on a Saturday, January 16th. Packers scored 32 points against the number one ranked defense.
Aaron Rodgers came out time and time again, MVP, faked out Leonard Floyd, absolutely wrecked him, and Devontae Adams showed Jalen Ramsey who's his daddy.
Yeah, Adams got 66 yards, 9 catches, and a touchdown. I predicted he would get 50 to 60 yards, so it was about right. Aaron Donald, he did not look like he was 100%.
Yeah, no, he was crying.
Yeah,
Felt so bad for the guy.
Game.
Put everything he can in the season, but he's obviously going to win Defensive Player. He's obviously going to be the top candidate for the Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
It was... Cam Akers had a great game. He had
a pretty good game. He had 90
Aaron
yards.
Jones went off. He's playing for a good contract.
Yeah, their offense was just too good for the Packers. The Packers' offense, they were just too good. I thought this game was going to be closer. It was pretty close, but the last touchdown the Packers had really blew the game away and really capped it. Our next game is going to be Ravens at Bills.
This was surprising for me. I didn't realize it was going to be a low-scoring game.
This was really low scoring. I think everybody expected more scoring, but I expected Lamar to get kind of shut down in this game.
But I didn't expect a 101-yard pick six. That was the game changer. And Lamar got hurt, and the unknown backup that came in because Trace McSorley and Robert Griffin III were both on IR.
There was a lot of punts in this game. Each side punted the ball 4 times.
And Justin Tucker.
I'm surprised he missed 2 field goals. It would have been like 17-9. And then he threw that pick six when it was 10-3. So imagine if it was 10-9 and the Ravens scored a touchdown on that drive. They have the lead.
Yeah, no, and his kicking percentage went a lot down.
Yeah, it was 33%. All right, so our next game, Browns at the Chiefs.
Chiefs had this in the back. It was just a breeze at the beginning.
It was a breeze at the beginning.
No one expected, a lot of people expected the Chiefs to have a good start. But Mahomes got knocked out, and that's when the Browns making their comeback.
Yeah, the Chiefs got lucky on a 2-minute warning drive that the Browns had. They had a for sure touchdown, but Higgins fumbled the ball in the end zone.
Moron.
And it was a touchback. And then the Chiefs I think they got a lucky field goal at the end of that. It was 19-3. And then the Browns started to come back. I really thought this game was going to be close, and it was. It was close. I could have saw an upset. And I thought the Chiefs had a lucky fourth and inches.
Chet Henne, even though he's 39, still has the gas in him still.
Yeah.
But Mahomes, you could tell how much a quarterback means to a team.
Yeah. And Haney, he did pretty good at the end. I'll give him props to that. He did pretty good. He finished the game. That was a game-winning play. Was at 4th and inches. Glad they got that. Next game, we're gonna do Buccaneers at Saints.
This was a sad one for me.
This was a really sad game. Breeze, he sucked in this game. Absolutely sucked.
Jameis Winston was one touchdown pass.
Yeah, the only bomb that they had in the game.
Yeah.
And Breeze, 3 picks. He didn't even average 10 yards of completion. He had 19 completions for 134 yards.
And the Bucs defense absolutely shut him down. Show Breeze. It's their time now.
Yeah, Brady and his offense, they were they were okay in this game. Brown got a catch for 10 yards. Gronkowski a catch for 14. They didn't explode, but they did enough to win. And then their defense came in clutch. They got a pick six. No. They got a pick at the end.
Yeah.
That led to another touchdown drive for the Bucs.
But the first 2 returns by, I don't recall his name, number 11 on the Saints. One got overturned. He almost got a punt return for a touchdown.
Oh, Deontay Harris?
Yeah, he had like a few good returns at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, he did.
But one got called off. But it was a really sad moment at the end.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Drew Brees telling Winston that it's his team. And it sucks because Slant Boy, a.k.a. Michael Thomas, had 0 catches. But he was kind of hurt in this game. So.
But it was just a sad moment because you could tell when Brees walked out of the field and he took one last look of the Superdome, the place he played for most of his career.
Yeah, I think he's
done,
retired after this season's over.
For the NFC game, we have the Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. This is going to be a tough one, but the weather is going to be below 0. That is going to play.
Really?
It's supposed to be 31. Not below 0, below freezing.
Below freezing?
So that's going to be a big impact because Tampa, because Tampa's down south.
Yeah. Packers are 8-1 at home this season, including the playoffs. Last week they scored 32 points against the number 1 ranked defense in total yards and points allowed. The last time these teams played together, Tampa and the Packers, the Buccaneers killed them 38-10.
Aaron Rodgers looked like a kid.
Well, yeah, it was his worst, debatably one of his worst games of his career. He threw 0 touchdowns, 2 picks, 16 of 35, 35.4 quarterback rating. But people don't realize that they had a 10-0 lead going into the second quarter. The momentum was changed dramatically when Rodgers threw back-to-back interceptions. The first interception was a pick 6, and then he threw another. Yeah, he threw another interception, and the game was 14-10. And then Buccaneers kept scoring points. They scored 38 unanswered points, destroying Green Bay. Green Bay basically gave up in the third quarter. They were like, "This game's over." It doesn't matter. They didn't want to go for the win. They were 4-0. Tampa was 3-2. Clearly, Tampa Bay needed this win more than Green Bay.
The fans also made a huge difference last game.
Yeah, there was some fans in Tampa.
But more than they've been used to for the whole season. I think it's going to make a huge difference because just dealing with fans.
Yeah, Green Bay will have fans at their stadium.
Yeah, and go Pack go, that gets in everyone's head.
Yeah. Tampa is a pass-heavy offense, too. They're not a run-heavy offense. So Green Bay has a good chance of stopping the Buccaneers offense. They made Tom Brady. Tom Brady had a decent game against them. He didn't go off. But the only reason why they kept scoring so many points is because the Packers made some dumb errors and dumb plays, and it cost them the game. I think the Packers offense is going to be much ready against Tampa's defense this time. They're going to have more plays made and less mistakes. This is the first time Aaron Rodgers is hosting an NFC Championship game as well. So I have the Packers winning this. It's going to be close, but the Packers will win this.
Yes, I have the Packers. I agree with that. And I think Aaron Jones is going to keep his momentum and keep flying through people.
Yeah, he's going to make some plays. The next game is the Bills at the Chiefs. This game could be close as well. I expect Mahomes to be back from his concussion protocol. He is expected to practice Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Even if Mahomes doesn't play, if Chad Haney plays, I think it's still going to be close. But if Haney starts, I think the Bills will win.
Yeah, I agree.
But I really expect Mahomes to start this game.
Yeah, especially with his team on the line. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, both teams have like a little above average defenses, but I believe the Bills have just a better defense, forcing turnovers and stopping the run and passing game.
I just think whoever going to have the better defense because both offenses are very high powered.
Yeah, they both have a lot of weapons. Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley.
Gabriel Davis.
John
Brown, if he's healthy. I don't know if he played last game.
I don't think so. Chiefs, they have Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce.
Demarcus Robinson,
Damian Williams. Le'Veon Bell kind of makes some... Well, he'll make like one play, but that's it. Sammy Watkins, etc.
And it's supposed to rain. And Chiefs are fifth in drop passes in the NFL with 24, which if it rains, that's gonna be a big impact. Plus the nerves too.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a very high scoring game, but it's just gonna go by who has the better defense.
I don't know. I think it might be like 26-20. Last time these teams played was this year. The Chiefs beat them 26-17. The Bills looked bad, though. The Bills had like a bad month of that. They were one game before they played the Chiefs. They played the Titans and they lost 42-16 on a Tuesday. And then they played the Chiefs and lost. And then after that, they beat the Jets 18-10. They only beat them by 8.
Yeah.
The winless Jets, yeah. So I expect the Bills to play a lot better this time. But it's going to be close. And I got Chiefs winning this. I can't bet against them.
Yeah, and Mahomes, unstoppable force. And they have better overall weapons, in my opinion.
Better weapons, yeah.
Because really all the Bills have is Cole Beasley and
Stephon
Diggs. And they have no run game once and for all.
Josh Allen can make some plays in the run game, but Devin Singletary can't. Really.
Zach Moss, you never know. They're literally a miss and sometimes a hit.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be a hit this week because it's going to be a passing game.
Yeah. And this will be it for the QZ podcast for this week. Enjoy the NFC and AFC championship games this Sunday. Check out our Instagram, QZ Podcast, and TikTok.
At QZ Space Podcast.